こんにちは。
こんにちは。
久しぶりですね、
質問
ライドさん。
があるんですけど、
はい、お願いします。
uh, pronunciation of this.
By the way, do you
なん
guys know the word for pronunciation?
お
発音、発音。
発音、
発音。
そうです、発音です。
発音、
うん。
あな
はい。
んでかわからない。The de ka. That's where I'm worried. But I'm probably not わからない. I'm worried about that too.
Oh,
I
the
don't know
pronunciation
why.
of the de.
はい。
OK、じゃあもう一回お願いします。
なんで、もう一回言います。なんでかわからない。
That sounds good. なんでかわからない。Were you particularly asking about なんで or
Just the having nande and then adding ka after it. I was worried I might deka. It doesn't sound two sounds that aren't together or I haven't pronounced together.
あ
So nande, nande ka wakaranai.
uh-huh. That's perfect.
ありがとうございます.
はい。
I was trying to review the interrogatives.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, not the, yeah, yeah. That
ラリさ
seemed
ん。
like a good phrase to know.
Oh, yeah, all the time, right? Yeah.
I don't know why.
ラリさん、質問ありますか？
はい。
はい。
宿題の質問。
あ、はいはいはい。宿題質問。何ですか？
えっと、um, so this might be a little long-winded. I got a VR set and I've been playing a game on there and it's just like you just go fishing, right? It's super simple game. But there's Japanese worlds. So, and I play late at night, so it's perfect. They're always full. So I join in and I can talk to Japanese people just
Oh,
hanging out and fishing. And it's been a lot of fun, but
you don't scare the fish away.
no, yeah, you can talk all you want. But I after maybe like a very short conversation, I find myself getting stuck and not being able to I struggle to carry on conversation. And I think that I've not been able to like have these experiences in such a long-winded way. So I'm trying to figure out how I can what tools I can use outside of just talking to drill conversation more, you know? Like, does that make sense? Like, what were in your experience with English, what was the best way to practice just talking to people? Like getting
Now,
better at having conversations.
now we're talking about uh, conversation skills in
Yeah.
any language, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Uh, I learned how to have a better conversation in different places. So, uh, when you're relaxed, it's a lot easier to carry on conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you have any kind of tension, uh, then it it's much easier to run out of things to say.
Mm.
So uh, let me also first ask you, uh, when you start to like run out of things to say, do you have like how does it end? Do you say something or they say something and you don't understand and then or like how what does it look like?
It kind of depends. Like at times it is like they'll ask me a question and I don't know what they're asking me. Um
So that's
and
comprehension issue.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it'll be a base level conversation. And then I just don't know what else to say. And it's not like a lack of interest or subject matter so much as it's like I don't it's like I've reached my limit of my ability, you know?
Okay.
And I
So
guess if they don't have some level of interest or they're just normal people, they don't speak English. So and their interest, like when you're on like Hello Talk or something, there's a mutual interest in learning each other's language or like the desire to help is there where these people are like
they're just
no,
fishing.
they're just fishing, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not there for language.
Right, right,
Yeah. Yeah. That's how normal people are, right?
right.
Yeah. I had to learn that,
Mm,
here in the States.
mm,
So the first thing, like when you don't understand what they said, that's a much easier point to enter, right? It's an
mm.
better entry point. What? Okay. So what do you say? Nothing? Just silence or?
No, ちょっとわかりません or すいません. I just sort of excuse myself or I'll ask them to repeat it
Oh,
and
good, good.
try and understand. But sometimes, yeah, my brain's just not putting it together. I also have like a level of fatigue that I hit for sure, where
Oh, yeah,
you've been doing it for too long. You're like, my brain's not computing anything Japanese anymore. But
yeah.
yeah,
So,
I try to carry on the conversation or ask them to repeat or tell them, you know. But yeah.
uh, do you know how to say? Uh, I didn't understand what you just said.
Ah,
That's a little bit more specific one. So specificity helps
for
in
sure.
these cases. Anyone? I didn't understand what you just said.
ちょっと今のは分かりませんでした。
皆さん、ちょっと今のは分かりませんでした。どうぞ。
ちょっ
ちょっ
と、
ちょっと
今のは、
わか
今のは
わかりませんでした。
分かりませんでした。
わかりませんでしたか
Not a question, Palm さん。
でした。
Yeah. Good, good, good.
I just throw in those cars.
Yeah, so that's a good one. And I'm sure, Rari-san, you say, なんて言うんだろう when
All
you're
the time.
all the time. Yeah. So, yeah, I think you're doing fine. You're doing a lot of right things. You're just probably like hitting, like the next level of
Mm,
like, difficulty.
yeah.
Yeah. And,
Yeah, I'm trying to even just exist and listen, um, in hopes that at some point patterns and things like that will just become more, I don't know, I'll start picking up on things, I guess, because I felt like throughout this, that's one of the things that I just haven't had a consistent exposure to, aside from like podcasts or this class, is just people talking like regular in a casual,
Mhm.
space. So it's been interesting. And that's like, you think you know so much and then you get into a place like that and you're like, I don't know anything.
Yeah, sounds familiar. I've been there many, many times.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, when I first moved here, uh, I started to learn a little bit of English. and I was able to talk about music,
Mm.
guitar, but pretty quickly I realized even in Austin, not everyone wants to talk about music or guitar. And I just I couldn't talk about anything. So
Mm.
it's been a long road for me. And around the time I took improv classes,
Mm.
2016, 2017, 2016, that was when I wanted to improve my speech. I wanted to be a better speaker in general.
Mm.
And I thought that my language barrier was still holding me back. And I went to the improv class and level one, I think, level one. And there was a teacher, and he asked us, so not everyone takes improv. Why are you guys here? Can you do like a short self introduction? And I said, I want to overcome my language barrier. And this teacher genuinely looked perplexed and said, what language barrier? He wasn't trying to make me feel nice or anything, but like make me better or anything like that. And I also asked the same question to myself. Yeah, what language barrier am I talking about? And it was just my personality. I was just too insecure about, oh, sorry, what did you say? Or what are you talking about? Who are we talking about? What are we supposed to do now? What's the drill? Those like little questions, trivial questions, I felt so dumb, and I just couldn't speak up.
Mm.
And I thought that was my language barrier. Or sometimes I would tune out and I stop listening. And I thought that was all because of my English skills.
Huh.
And so that was around the time I started to become more interested, and I did like a short periods of went through like a sales job phase, and that was when I also learned to learn how to talk to people. But improv genuinely helped me personally.
Mm.
Yeah, because it kind of like removed like this myth. I have a language barrier. I have a language barrier. Like like my communication skills are limited and all that, right?
Yeah.
So I got to rid of it, and even now I still like pay attention to like how to have a better conversation.
Mm.
I still have a long way to go. It's not like I completed some kind of course or anything like that, but I've gotten much better.
Yeah, it's never ending for sure.
Yeah.
What in when you first got to the States, what do you think helped you the most in that period? Because that's where I feel like I'm probably at.
Beer helped me.
Not an option for me.
The social lubricant.
And music, live music actually.
Mm.
Yeah, live music helped more than beer actually. But
With conversation?
conversation, yeah.
Mm.
I think like also age helped. I was 19. So and also excitement helped. I was in this new country, everything was new. So when you are so excited, it's hard to feel what is it, self-conscious. Yeah, you can't speak that language. So like uh you're in a different place, like emotionally.
Mm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really think about how to have better conversations till a lot later,
Yeah.
like 10 years ago or so. Yeah.
Just yeah, okay. I'll keep doing it. I'll keep going. See what happens.
I like the idea that you're listening for patterns. I always thought,
Mm.
well, that's why I would watch a show like Tara's House or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I could
yeah.
just listen. What's a conversation sound like for average people? Where do
Hmm.
you hear that?
Yeah.
I need to do more listening. And also, I think actually getting out there and talking, I admire you for that, Patrick.
That's what you really need, what everyone needs.
Yeah.
And then where you are is probably the toughest place to be in because
Mm,
if you go to Japan in person, people will uh, be nicer to you. But in the game world, you're anonymous. If you're like, it's about all they
mm,
care about, the other people, what they care about is you speak Japanese and are you are you interesting or not?
mm.
Yeah, they're not there for the language reasons again.
Right.
So so
Yeah.
yeah, it's much harder.
And I've been told that my they thought I was Japanese at first. And I assume that's because we drove pronunciation so hard here in this class. And then they figure out I'm not. So I also think at first they're just ripping, they're like just assuming I know exactly what they're saying. And then I'm like, I'm a little lost, guys.
What was the context again?
Oh, I got a VR set, and
Oh,
there's in that there's a fishing game, and I get on late because of just my work schedule. And there's like you could join a Japanese specific server, so I join in, and you just fish and you just talk to people, and I'm finding myself struggling a good bit there. So I was just asking how, what can I do to persevere here?
Do you know how to say in that particular situation? Do you know how to say you're not Japanese?
私は日本人じゃないです.
Anyone else?
Yeah, that's what I 日本人じゃない。アメリカ人です.
Anyone
I
else?
just say I'm American.
Amer- Uh, Amerikajin des.
Yeah, I'm an American. Okay, so when you say I'm not Japanese, why would you say that? Is there a specific context that led you to having to say that?
Me, they ask like they'll figure it out and then they'll ask like when they figure out I don't have my Japanese isn't I'm not a
So
fluent Japanese speaker.
something happens, and then you say, have you actually said that you're not Japanese?
Yeah, I tell them
Okay,
yeah.
okay, good, good. So something
Hmm.
happens, and then you say something. So it's not completely random. There's
Hmm.
context there,
Hmm.
right? Yeah. So uh
Amerikajin des yo.
there is this like linking happening. Something happens and you link to the next expression.
Mm.
What was it? Do you guys remember? Do you know where I'm trying to go with this?
Hmm.
How do you how can you make you sound not random?
Not what?
Not
Oh,
random, random. What's the expression like when something happens and then you ask a question or you make a statement? So, for example,
です。
yeah,
です。日本人じゃないんです。ですよ.
日本人じゃないんですよ. So, for example, if you were to ask, why are you studying Japanese? What was the question? Do you remember?
あの、 どうして
Uh-huh.
日本語を勉強しているんですよ。
So I'm studying Japanese.
あ、
Why are you studying Japanese?
なんで
なんで
日本語を勉強しますか？
なんで勉強しているんですか？
なんで日本語勉強してるんですか？
知ってるんですか？
In this form.
うん。
なってます。Why questions are almost all why questions are in this form.
う
Hmm.
ん。
Yeah. Must is almost never used. So that's one context. Why would you even ask the question? Why are you studying Japanese? You would ask that to someone who just spoke Japanese. All right. So there's, you observe something and then you follow up. There's this link, right, in the context. So when you actually start to talk to people, in this form starts to matter a lot more.
うん。
Yeah, because the context is all continuous. I'm not saying that like every sentence should be in this form or nothing like that, but it becomes more important. So in this case, Rowdy-san doesn't understand something, and then the Japanese people will say, "Oh, what's wrong? What's going on here?" Like, and then Patrick goes, "Yeah, so actually, I am not Japanese, right? That's what it is. So I'm not Japanese. So yeah, you know."
I guess you'd probably start with that with Jitsua then.
実は yeah, sure, yeah.
実は私は日本人じゃないんですよ。
yeah, drop 私は。
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 別に。実は日本人じゃないんですよ。
Even like 実は is not not as important as it is in English, like how we say actually. Yeah. 日本人じゃないんですよ。If you said something like 日本人じゃないんですよ。実は helps, yeah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that, it's not necessary or it's not doing any job.
実は make it sound more serious. Maybe.
No, like to tell you the truth type of meaning. So basically, you're revealing that you're not Japanese as they thought you were. And do you know why, or do you have any idea why they might have, they thought you were Japanese other than your pronunciation?
Being in that room.
Yeah. The fact you're in that room speaking at all.
No, probably that's not, you weren't the only person, right?
No, my name's not in Japanese. Like your name's above you, and mine is not in Japanese. I honestly, I don't know. I think it's just maybe. I think it's just the things that I do know how to say, I say well. I think that's why.
Yeah, exactly. Fillers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that helps for sure.
Yeah.
Fillers, yeah.
Yeah.
の
No beginners, no beginners would use fillers
That's
in
true.
any language. Yeah. Only people who actually know how to speak the language would use fillers. So that's why I've been stressing on like how important it is to use fillers.
It's our cheat. Get us up to speed on the fillers.
Exactly.
Helping us disguise ourselves.
Exactly. Yeah. And then disguise is actually what's really important, because if you're not able to disguise, you won't, it's like a club, right?
Mm.
You want to get in.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah,
switching. You're not.
you can't
You're
get
not
in the
trying.
venue.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys have a VR set, I highly suggest doing it. It's good practice.
Right now, we have a new hobby coming along. Yeah, from Pamson and Arnoldson.
No.
No.
I get enough hobbies swamped.
Ah,
Uh,
I need to
Okay.
tell myself the same thing.
until you got your VR set. Yeah.
Hmm. Too many hobbies.
I hear you. は
I
い、
love it.
他には質問。
はい。
はい、どうぞ。
So I've run across a couple of conjugations that we haven't gone over yet.
はい。
Causative and conditional.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Let's do conditional first. It's a lot more useful. Conditional, causative. See if we will get to causative today. All right. How about we take a look at the study guides? Have to, don't have to, conditional.
Class 2.
Class two.
Class.
What do you mean?
What I'm trying to understand what you said.
Oh, what did I say?
Take a look at the study guide.
Oh yeah. The have to file.
Have to.
Have to,
Oh,
yeah. Have to, don't have to.
Oh,
I was thinking the plain verb file.
Is that under volitional?
No. The file's name is have to. Have
Yeah,
to,
I was looking to see if I.
don't have to, conditional in the static guys folder. Do y'all see it? Who hasn't found it?
I haven't
Yeah.
found it yet.
Thought I printed it out, but I'll just go to.
it's I think a PDF.
Mhm.
So
Yes,
it's
it
at the
is.
bottom of the study
Yeah.
guides. At least it was for me.
Yeah.
Because I remember that was one of the first things that we
I'm
had
gonna also share.
gone over. So I knew I had printed
All right.
out the have to file.
Okay. So let's take a look at this.
I'll just go off the PDF for now.
All right. So the conditional starts on page 5. The first one is if, when, eba, reba, nara. This is not the most important one, so I'll skip to the next
Oh.
page, page 6. This, you guys already know this. If, when, colloquial. Plain past verb plus da. And this and the next one, if or when colloquial, this can actually merge. These two can merge. And the reason why this is most important is this covers the widest range of time. So and conditions. So that's why it's used most commonly, most frequently rather. And so past plus da, that's the idea. And you can do that with e adjective too. Past plus da. And non-adjective and noun, add data. Make it past tense. And then add ra.
Da, da, da.
nattara. Yeah. And the way to understand this, the tense might help. Looking at the tense, it is past tense. So the whatever the action, hypothetical situation needs to be not hypothetical. What is it? Conditional situation needs to be completed. So it's kind of like saying once something has been done, then this will happen. So for example, the first sentence, let's go home when it gets to 4:30. So we won't go home until it becomes 4:30, turns 4:30. So 4時半になったら it become. Once it has become 4:30, then let's go home. And this is the difference between this and the previous page. So I guess I should explain the previous page. So if this is like if,
Yeah.
yeah, reba nara. So naru is class 1 verb, and if it becomes would be nareba. Use the e vowel sound, and then ba gets added. So this is not something that is that you know is going to happen. So for example, let's see. Okay. Do you guys remember the word for lawyer? Attorney? Bengoshi.
Bengoshi.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if I said something like, if I become a lawyer, I'll be rich. 弁護士に
なりば、
たら、
なです
あ、
ば。なれば。
弁護士になったら、
なれば。
なれば。
いや、なれば、お金持ちになる。But I have no plan to be a lawyer. So, not that I wouldn't use it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
It's if, not when.
right. Because I'm not saying once I become a lawyer, I'll be rich. Yeah, the plan is not even.
like you're not going to law school or anything.
Right, yeah, yeah. So, and group 2, class 2, 食べる, ru trans into れ and then ば, 食べれば, 見れば. And group 3, する becomes すれば, 来る becomes 来れば. So currently, Mela-san and Aron-san don't have the VR set. If you guys get the VR set, if you guys play the same video game as Patrick's playing, your Japanese will be better. So 同じゲーム is same game. So play the same game. What's the verb to play?
する
する. That's it. Just to do. Yeah. 同じゲームを、パトリックさんと同じゲームをすれば、日本語が上手になる。But hey, we are not even talking, we don't even know if you guys are interested. So we can't say once you've bought, once you've play the game, your Japanese will be better. We can't really say that, right? Yeah.
I actually do have a VR headset. I don't know if is it PS or is it Oculus, Patrick?
Oh, Oculus.
Okay, yeah,
All
we're
right.
not there.
Let me finish
Different
this.
platforms.
So e adjective is what is it? Stem plus ければ. So 寒ければ if it's cold. And 良ければ is if it is good. And adjectives and nouns just attach nara to it. 簡単なら if it's simple. 親切なら if they are kind. 日本人なら if you're Japanese. So, okay. And so that's the difference between たら past tense plus ら. 4時になったら帰りましょうよ. Let's go home when it gets to 4:30. This is when it gets to 4:30, not if. Yeah. 4:30 will come. So that's why 4時になれば is not gonna work. And second question. じゃあ空港に着いたら連絡ください. Okay, let's say the sentence. じゃあ空港に着いたら連絡ください. どうぞ。
じゃあ、空
空港に着いたら連絡ください。
This is the second sentence. じゃあ空港に着いたら連絡ください。どうぞ。
じゃあ、空港に着いたら連絡ください。連絡ください。
連絡ください。What does that mean? 連絡 is communication.
Please contact me.
Contact. Exactly.
Yeah.
連絡
So,
ください。
ください. Please give it to me. Please give me what? Contact. So, please contact me when 空港に着いたら when you arrive at the airport. So you have to arrive at the airport first. Before that, you can contact. Well, today you can technically, but this was written like 10 years ago. So once you arrive at the airport, please contact me. It's not, please contact me if you arrive at the airport.
That starts to sound suspicious.
Exactly. So that's why 空港に着けば does not work in this sense. The next example. お金があったら日本に旅行します. So this is exactly like English. If I had money, I would travel to Japan. お金があったら. So had, あった is a past tense, same as English. This is not, if I have money, I will go to Japan. I will travel to Japan. It's not that. If I had money, I would travel to Japan. But I don't now. So, you see, it's a hypothetical situation. Yeah. And so that's if/when. Even though, even if. Even if, and even though, and it can be even also. 雨が降っても外でジョギングします. Even if it rains, I'll jog outside. 私の父は日曜日でも働きます。日曜日でも、noun plus でも。Oh, I didn't explain the first one. 雨が降っても、verb て plus も。verb て or adjective て form plus も。That's even if or even though. Noun で or adjective で plus も。Same. So my father works even if it's Sunday. 私の父は日曜日でも働きます。
That's the same temo as in じゃなくてもいいです。
Yes.
Yeah.
じゃなくても is, you can treat that as an adjective. じゃない。じゃなくて。
うん。
So, you don't have to is actually this structure.
Mm.
So you don't have to work. You don't have to work on Sunday. I would just say you don't have to work on Sunday.
Nichiobi 日曜日、仕事を働かないといけない ?No.
日曜日働かなくてもいいです。
ハリさん。
日曜日仕事がない。
Okay, so that's you don't have work. So don't have to work.
Don't have to work.
So 働く is the verb. 働かなくてもいい。
Mm.
Okay. Can everyone say it?
働かなくてもいいです。
日曜日働かなくてもいいです。どうぞ。
日曜日
日曜日
働かなくてもいい。働かなくてもいい。
日曜日働かなくてもいい。
働かなくてもいい。So that's the negative of this, even if. Even if I don't work, it is good. So I don't have to work.
That feels like it belongs in the Kit Kat tongue twister.
Yeah. You don't have to buy Kit Kat.
キットカット。
きっと
Okay.
カットを
The
買わない。
adjective version is that number 3, the third one. I like to swim at an outdoor swimming pool, even if it's cold. 寒くて、手form, adjective. 寒くても、even if it's cold. 屋外プールで泳ぐのが好きです。Number 4, even if, what is it? Japanese conversation is my weak point. I have to practice. 日本語を会話するのが苦手。苦手 is an adjective. So you add で and も。苦手でも練習しないといけない。have to. Okay. Now, the next one, this is an important one. Cause and effect. If A happens, then B happens. If or whenever is a good word to use to translate this. So I put plain present verb, affirmative and negative. And you add the to. And B doesn't take any kind of specific tense. So what is it? Sentence 1. ブルーボネットの信号を過ぎると What's 過ぎる?
to go past.
To go past, exactly. So that's plain present verb, right? Dictionary form. And then you add to to it. So if this happens, if you go past that shingle, what's shingle?
Signal.
Signal, traffic light. Blue bonnet, what's that? Blue bonnet. Blue bonnet light. ブルボネットの信号を過ぎると、右にミスターナチュラルがあります。Mr. Natural is on the right, on your right. So if you pass it, then Mr. Natural will be on.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. So that's if A happens, then B happens. Cause and effect. The next one, I still think this is a good example sentence. You see this all the time. このボタンをクリックすると、a body, yeah, made that up. ソフトウェア使用許諾契約に同意したことを確認します。クリックすると、if you click this button, yeah,
Good example.
yeah, then this happens. So click carefully. Okay. Cause and effect. Yeah, this happens. Well, this used to happen. Whenever I go to a diner, it always makes me want to eat a grilled cheese. ダイナーに行くと、if you go there, ooh, it's dangerous. いつもグリルドチーズサンドが食べたくなるんですよ。Makes me want to eat it. And the next one is also good. このボタンをクリックしないと次のページに進めません。If you don't click this button, you cannot proceed to the next page. That's negative if you don't click it. クリックしない。But still, present tense. クリックしないと。So this pattern you might be familiar with. How about this? Negative ないとダメです。いけないです。What is it? If you don't do it, it's no good. Have to. That's why you have to. That's why you need to. That's the idea behind it. So it came from conditional. Okay. Oh, yeah. And when? Toki. So this is kind of like at the time, specific time. So this is verbative. So use the dictionary form or knife form. You can use past tense too. Past negative, that's fine too. The adjective, na adjective. If you use na adjective, don't forget to add na because toki is a noun, time. And then if it's a noun, use noun no. When you rent a cell phone in Japan, we used to do that. You need a passport. 日本で携帯を借りる。借りる means to rent. Rent or borrow. So, verbative here. 借りるときは、パスポートがいりますよ。アニメを見るとき、when you watch anime, いつも字幕なしで、ooh, this is good. Good review from last week. Without 字幕。
字幕。
字幕。見てますか We can even ask Patrick-san, when he plays fishing game, does he always speak Japanese? So we've looked at a few ways to say when. This would be the when that we want to use. ゲームするとき。 because it's not once he's played the video game, does he play? No, does he speak Japanese? That's not what we're saying. At the time you play, at the time he plays, ゲームするとき。若いときあまり勉強しませんでした。When I was young. 若い is an adjective. The next one, it's used all the time. 子供のとき。When I was a child. 子供のとき does not mean child's time. Like, or time for kids. 子供のとき毎日ファミコンしてました。
All right, come on. Hey, do that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know you thought that. Oh, I'm here. No, wait, Thank you, brother. Yeah, of course, sorry.
I think that's
You're sneaky, bud.
did you guys already know some of these?
Mm,
I mean, you knew Toki.
Toki, yeah.
Yeah. So
I was using Kodomotoki without no.
right.
Kodomo. Yeah.
So all
I'm guessing, is
these,
that a bit more colloquial to just drop the no?
oh, this with Toki?
Yeah.
No, that's incorrect.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Maybe
all
that's why my
these,
my granddaughter wasn't listening to me. I
because
wasn't
you
using
listen
the
to
no.
one
That was
no.
it.
Yeah, I see. So in Japanese, when we say when and if, it's more specific. The like how narrow the time is when we say when. Yeah, that matters. But what covers the most is past tense plus ra.
質問があります。
はい。
Putting the knee is that I don't see that in examples, but at the top it
makes it
says
more
Toki
specific.
ni wa.
It makes it more specific.
Mm.
It makes it more formal.
Mm.
Yeah. This is a time with a digit type of time. Specific time is what we're talking about, right? So that's why ni can be used. Yeah, I didn't use it because I didn't want to have just a bunch of options. I wanted to make it a little bit clean.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you have then at the next one, when at the time. That's
at the time.
different.
When I was on my way here, there was a horrible traffic jam and I've gotten a little late. ここに来るとき、渋滞でちょっと遅れました。It's a good one to compare with the next one. ここに来たとき、when I got here, when I came here, the parking lot was full and I've gotten a little late. ここに来たとき、駐車場が満杯でちょっと遅れました。Talking about two whens. On my way here or when I got here. So, 来るとき versus 来たとき, two different tenses to express when. Buys case, hypothetical. In case of fire or earthquake, please do not use elevator. 火事や地震の場合はエレベーターを使わないでください。We have 火事 and then ya. Ya is formal version of とか。So 火事とか地震の場合。火事 fire, 地震 earthquake.
How's-
by is case.
How's Kaji different from just he?
Kaji is a fire accent.
And he is just fire in general. Because I see there's
Fire.
another kanji beside fire in there.
Yeah, this is koto. Oops. I just wanted to highlight this, but I can't. Koto, matter, event.
Hmm.
Yeah, fire event.
Oh.
Sounds kind of safe, but it's not. じゃあネットのつながりが悪い場合は、ここをチェック。In the event that the internet connection is bad, check here. I mean, no one says in the event, but if the internet connection is bad, check it.
Is cheku a verb then?
チェック
Oh.
する。チェック is a
Ah.
noun. チェック。
チェックしてください。
チェックしてください。
なるほど。
はい。はい。じゃあ、今日はここまでですね。
ありがとうございました。
あり
ありがとうございまし
ありがとうございま
た。
した
ありがとうございました。じゃあ
じゃあ
また来週。
また来週。
また来週
Okay, homework is again question.
はい。
じゃあ
じゃあ。